Hi everyone, in the previous video we have solved the question common in three sorted arrays using set, and in this video we are going to solve the same question but using a different approach. The approach that we are going to use is a three-pointer approach. So the question states that we are being given three sorted arrays and that those are in increasing order, and we have to find the common elements of all those three arrays. So we have to complete this function being given here. We have used three variables I, j and k as the iterators for array 1, array 2 and array 3, and we have initialized all of them with 0. That is I is the index of array 1 which we have initialized to 0, and similar for array 2 and array 3. Then we have initialized a vector, that is answer, to push the elements, the common elements. Now we have a while loop here, and for the while loop we are being given condition, that is the I should be less than the size of array 1, j should be less than the size of array 2, and k should be less than the size of array 3, and all these three conditions should be satisfied simultaneously. Because if let's suppose the kth element becomes equal to the size of the array 3 and greater than of that, then we don't have any elements in the array k to be compared with other arrays. So obviously we will not have the element in common in all the three arrays. And we have written here array less than the size of array 3 or 2 or array 1, because we have used a zero based indexing here. So the first we are using inside the while loop, we are using the if else conditions. The first condition is when all the three elements become equal, that is a common element is fine. If the element at the ith index of array 1 is equal to the element at jth index of array 2, and the element at jth index of array 2 is equal to the element at kth index of array 3, it means that all the three elements are equal. Then we are going to push the element in the answer vector. You can write here array 1 of I or array 2 j, because all the three are equal. Then we are going to increment the index of all the three arrays, that is I plus plus, j plus plus and k plus plus. Now we are going to write some conditions for to handle the duplicate elements. Let's suppose we have three elements, all the three arrays are similar and the entries are 1 1, as I've taken the example to make you understand what I want to say. And if we want the answer here, the common element should be only 1, not 1 comma 1. So it means we want to eradicate the duplicate element. To do that, we have written while loop conditions for all the three arrays. The first one is for the first array, and similarly this one is for the second array, and this one is for the third array. So we are writing it as the condition inside this is, let's suppose we are looking into the first array. So the index I should be less than the size of the array 1, and the element at the ith index should not if the element at the ith element is equal to the element at the if the element at the ith index is equal to the element that was on the previous index, then we are going to increment the ith element. Obviously we don't want to include the same element again. And similarly we have written for the second array and third array. After this, the first condition, the first if condition is completed, that is when we found a common element. Then we don't find a common element, but the array 1, the element at the ith index of array 1 is less than the element at the jth index of array 2. It means to get the element being equal to the array of the element of at the jth index of array 2 or greater than that, we have to increment the ith index. We have to increment I so that it might become equal or greater. So we are doing the same. And similarly the other condition, as in other condition, we have array of the element at jth, and if the element at jth index of array 2 is less than the element at kth index of array 3, then also we are going to increment j to increase the element of array 2 to either to become equal or to become greater than. Otherwise we are going to increase the kth element. and then finally we'll return the vector answer in which we have pushed all the common elements. So this is how we are going to approach this question. So thank you friends.